Now I'll tell you an interesting medevac story. It was in a place called Antenna Valley, southwest of Da Nang, and we were assigned to bring in the assault troops, and that was going to be our job. You know, bring in they were going to have an artillery barrage. Some jets were going to come by, drop some bombs. Then we bring the troops in. First wave of troops, second wave of troops, and then after that the squadron was going to go to resupply and medevac. Bring in more ammunition, take out medevacs. And I happened to be flying co-pilot that day for the CO. And boy, got there. God, the tear gas was everywhere. The CS gas, we landed in a cloud of tear gas. God, jeez. And it was bad down there because they were having a lot of medevacs. We weren't the first plane to pick up medevacs. Other people were bringing medevacs out. And we could tell by just talking to the guys on the radio that there was a lot of heavy fighting, and there were a lot of casualties. And we landed, and I can see from my co-pilot seat, I can see people coming up to the side of the helicopter, and that's about all I could see. And then the crew chief got on the intercom and said, "Colonel," he said, "we got a bunch of reporters. And they were trying to put medevacs on board, and these combat correspondents, or whatever the heck you want to call them, they were rushing the aircraft because they didn't want to be there, and there was no room to put the medevacs." And the colonel, to his everlasting fame, told the crew chief, he says, "Take out your gun, your sidearm, put it up to his head, and tell him to get out. And if he doesn't get out, pull the trigger and push the body out." And I heard this with my arm sitting there, and so that was the way he got the reporters off the Helo. And we got medevacs on board. He said, "Tell them when we're not carrying medevacs, we'll take them out." But honest to God, he told me, the crew chief actually had his sidearm out and put it to the side of the head, and he said, "Either you're getting off on your own, or I'll push your body out." Oh yeah.